investing in the cryptocurrency space gives you also the opportunity to be invested in technology that will shape the future. And what's nice about investing in technology that will shape the future, it doesn't stop there. Technology is only a one-way street. It doesn't go backward. I've been saying this over and over that we are early into this, that there's still so much to unfold, that there will be so much that will be deployed and developed into this. Hey guys, you know why I love the entire cryptocurrency market space? Because it's a bet on technology that is to come. Decentralization, the metaverse, Web3, the ability for individuals like us to now have something that's somehow not detached from traditional assets such as real estate or stocks or bonds. This is us now having a chance to have a piece of technology. And as I started to learn about crypto, I first heard about crypto in 2013, and I actually thought this is just a pump and dump. This is just something that will somehow push up, but at a certain point when everyone has already bought, it will dump and it will go to zero. This is just a bubble. But seeing it staying power from the time I first heard about it in 2013 to the time I first actually had the time to have exposure into it in 2018, and having the chance to learn more about it because of the lockdowns, what I've realized is this is something that's truly game-changing, and this is something that is worth getting into, especially if you have the time to learn more about it, which was what happened to me. Being a traditional guy, being someone who has been in the stock market for over a decade, it was quite a jump also at the start, because similar to most people, every time you venture into something that's not normal, if you're one of the first movers into this space, easy to listen to maybe the noise, or it's easy to listen to everyone's notions about it. But when you give it some thought, when you give it a lot of time and detail, you will realize that if investing in the stock market gives you exposure to companies, investing in bonds allows you to lend money to the government or corporations as well, investing in the cryptocurrency space gives you also the opportunity to be invested in technology that will shape the future. And what's nice about investing in technology that will shape the future, it doesn't stop there. Technology is only a one-way street. It doesn't go backward. I've been saying this over and over that we are early into this, that there's still so much to unfold, that there will be so much that will be deployed and developed into this, that how we see crypto, Web3, the metaverse, 10, 20, 30 years from now will be massively different. And that's why I have been creating videos like this, because it's not just about being a spectator while all of this is going on. It's not just about saving and investing, but it's about helping and bringing as much people to the knowledge of this. For those who don't know how you can get access to crypto and you're living in the Philippines, one way for you to be able to get access and for you to be able to buy and sell is via centralized exchange. One of the regulated and licensed platforms here in the Philippines is PDAX. I created a video about them a year ago, but they have something very interesting, especially for people who want a more direct connection on how they can buy and sell crypto. So think about it this way: if you have a relationship manager in your bank, or if you have someone who's guiding you in your insurance policies as well, this is somehow an iteration of it for the cryptocurrency market in the Philippines. It's called PDAX Prime, and what's interesting about PDAX Prime is this: it's like bespoke service. It's you having direct access to PDAX, and not just normal access, but you will gain access to even more coins. And that's what I like about cryptocurrencies. I think there's over 13,000+ cryptocurrencies out there, and having the exposure to the option to have more gives you the chance to be able to invest in the ones that you actually believe in. In a nutshell, what do you get from PDAX Prime? In one word, it's direct access. So you might be asking, direct access to what and what comes with it? Number one, you have access to over-the-counter service where you can trade tokens faster and at competitive pricing. If you're a business person, you're a doctor, you're a lawyer, think about it in a way as you having that CSR for stocks that you can also talk to if you want to buy something. So they're creating that approach. It's a more personalized approach. And what's nice about that is, since the crypto market is so new, it gives you the ability to be able to talk to someone before making a decision. And sometimes yes, there will be people who, when they start investing in crypto and they're relatively new, it's nice to have someone at the other end of the line to be able to somehow guide you, somehow coach you, to somehow talk to you also, especially if you may have queries on how to go about your investing. Aside from the direct access to team, you have the ability to have access to more tokens. For normal PDAX users, there's the ability already to access a couple of tokens such as Aave, Compound, GRT, Avalanche, SLP, BAT, Engine, Uniswap, Doge, Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDC, Polkadot, BCH, LTC, XRP, Matic, Chainlink, USDT, Cardano, and AXS. So these are tokens that are available that you can already access via web or mobile. But as part of the PDAX Prime platform, you get more than that, and this will be over the counter. The minimum size for this is at 250,000 pesos, or somewhere around $5,000 if you'd like to at least approximate it. But these exclusive over-the-counter assets that you can get via PDAX Prime are as follows. You have ZRX, CRV, you have ETC, you have OMG, you have Solana, you have Tezos, you have 1inch, you have DAI, you have HBAR, you have PaxG, you have XLM, you have SAND, you have Badger, you have Dash, you have LRC, you have REN, you have Storage, you have USDC from the Stellar blockchain, you have Bancor, you have Mana, you have Terra Luna, you have SHIB, you have SushiSwap, Waves, CHC, EOS, Maker, SKL, SNX, and also Yearn Finance. Again, as what I've mentioned earlier, you have the normal tokens, which are available via online, but being a PDAX Prime member, you have access to a lot of these. And what's interesting about that, some of the tokens that I have been watching, I like, such as Sand, Solana, and Luna, are part of this OTC platform. So if you are the type of person that wants that type of bespoke service that you get to talk to someone, and if you're not really that techy, and I know that there's a lot of people also who may, at this point in time, that don't want to go through the intricacies of going to their phone on a regular basis to be able to just make the buy and sell order, but they just want to maybe use the application in the phone to be able to text that person to make the buy order, then this is something that fits. Please do notice that the analysis still in buying and selling also should come from you, because that's where conviction comes in. That's where, if you know what you're getting into and you know what to buy, if the market drops, you also won't be scared, you won't panic. But it's nice also to be able to transact and have someone to talk to at the other end of the line. What's nice also about the PDAX Prime service is that you have access to the PDAX Prime team. These are people who are very, very passionate about cryptocurrencies and are also knowledgeable. So prior to making this video, I also had the chance to chat with them. And what's nice about it is, since it's Filipino based, you get to talk to someone that can relate to what's currently going on also in the country, and in a way it removes the barrier of context, since you're talking to someone from the Philippines, which is also working for a Philippine regulated company. So in terms of trust, I think that's something that is very interesting, especially for people who have been so familiar with regulated financial institutions as well. They're very, very friendly, and I think that's something that's very, very important, because investing in crypto is a very, very long-term relationship, and it's nice to work with people, invest with people who are very friendly, who are very kind, who can talk to you and guide you, and will be very, very patient. One of the advantages of the PDAX Prime platform is access to learning content, because at the end of the day, what will give you the ability to be able to stay in the midst of volatility, what will give you the ability to be able to do well when there's so much noise, there's so much fear, uncertainty, and doubt, there are hacks, there are scams, there are so much that you need to protect your assets from as well, is learning content. And that's what they have also as part of the PDAX Prime service, that the PDAX Prime platform is not just here just for you to be able to transact with, but they're investing in their clients so that they have the right information, which is, in my opinion, one of the most important things, because education and information is so important for people to make the right decisions when it comes to their investment. It doesn't mean that you won't make mistakes. It doesn't mean that because you have the right information, whatever you buy will just go up forever. It doesn't mean that. But what's nice about that is you're not coming in blindly, and you're coming in with right information that has been curated also with one goal in mind, to just holistically to educate you on the crypto market as a whole. And if there's another added factor into this, PDAX Prime is run by Michelle Gaba. I had the chance to talk to him last year, and he's a really great guy. Not just great, but he's passionate about this space, and him wanting more Filipinos to get into this is so admirable. I really believe that cryptocurrencies will shape the future, and it's time for Filipinos to become part of this, and it's equal opportunity right now. All of us watching this, we weren't born when oil was discovered, or when flight was invented, or when people were starting to buy property in Forbes Park or Dasma or Ayala or Boracay or New York City. We weren't there, but right now, this is our chance also to be able to be part of something that's new, something that is revolutionary, and PDAX Prime gives Filipinos the ability to access that. So I'll do this. I'll put links in the description below for you to be able to access it, whatever items that you need to be able to know more about it. And feel free to put in questions down below as well if you want me to answer some of them, or if you want me to create more videos on top of that too. Just to wrap this up, I really believe with all my heart that crypto has a future, and it would have been super comfortable for me as a stock market guy just to stay in stocks. But when you know something that's game-changing, that's staring you right in the face, when you know something that will shape the next decades, it's something worth learning about, and it's something communicating to all of you. And one of the ways for you to be able to have direct access to the crypto market in a very bespoke way, with people helping you, guiding you, with access to tokens, with learning content also, and direct access to the treasury team in a platform that's regulated and licensed here in the Philippines, is via the PDAX Prime platform. So there, I hope that this was something that was insightful for all of you, that this was something that helped you and gave you options on how you're supposed to go about your investments. So that's it for now. This is Marvin Gurmo. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, and God bless you all.